Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Team BGF. What is up? Welcome back. Happy Monday. We've got a great one ready to rock and roll. So please make sure you are stretched, warmed up. We've got full body, so just take some time, do some stretches. We've got those exercises here inside of our app. And let's get after it today. All you're going to need is, excuse me, variety of dumbbells, as well as a box or bench or something that you can step up on top of, and preferably over. So think about that, but even like a staircase can work. Look around, see what you guys have. Stool, box, bench, staircase, anything along those lines. I'm gonna rapid fire through these movements. We've got the program where we are work, rest, work, work, rest, work, 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 rest. Each round we're adding an extra exercise before that rest. We've got 3 different circuits of it, so a lot of movements today. I know it feels like a lot, but remember, you can always change, you can always adjust, you can always modify, you can always do what works for you. Simply add in sit-ups, simply add in crunches, any exercise that you know works for you if one of these does not. So let me run through it, guys. I'll give you some modifications and adjustments as we go as well. Tips, tricks coming throughout the entire workout, but let's get ready to rock and roll. First off, we've got man makers. Ultimately, this is pretty much a devil's press, but with a renegade row in it. So what this looks like is you're gonna take your dumbbells, swing them up overhead, come back down. You can lower, you can jump or just step. Be here, row, row, all the way up. Cool? Then we've got an overhead lunge push press. This is one dumbbell here. So we're going to push press, then lunge, lunge, push press. Then we'll switch each side or switch to the next side at 15 seconds. Then we've got a single sumo high pull here. Squats low, standards high, flat back. Make sure we're not just rounding the spine, and we're actually getting those glutes down. Then we've got kettlebell swings here. And then we've got side plank knee tucks. Remember, you can always do, start off on a wall, take it to a box or bench, all the way down on the floor. So we'll be here, a few different options here. You can start here and do it like this, or take it up. And we will switch at 15 seconds, so simply roll to the next side at that 15 seconds. Cool? That's the first second. Next, we've got Curtis P's. What this looks like is here, curl, reverse lunge, push press. Cool? Then we've got RDL to bench row. So we'll be here, RDL, cool. Then we've got a squat single arm Arnold press. So here, 90 degrees, we're gonna squat on down. As we come, we're gonna rotate and press up. We'll switch at 15 seconds. Snatch, squat to overhead. You can either alternate or you can switch at 15 seconds. And then a plank alternating lift. Now, if you don't have your plank yet, simply start with working on your plank, wall, box or bench, floor. Now, if you want to bring in the alternating lifts, we'll be here. We're going to lift one arm, opposite leg. Cool? Last, gorilla row, lunge to stand. Really confusing here. So here, crown of your head and your tailbone are in line here. I actually might keep it in the center. Cool. Then we've got overhead march to a 3-point knee. So here, overhead, we're going to cross the body, center, opposite side. Cool? Then glute heel slides. We're going to be lower down. Send those heels up to the, or those glutes up to the sky, and simply heel slide. Last but not least, reverse planks. So we'll be here, Glutes can tap down at any time. Engage the core. Send those hips up. Let me grab our music and our timer team. I'll give more tips and tricks as we go. Let's do this. All right. We're gonna start off with those man makers. Next up, we add in that overhead lunge push press. All right, team. Hot step or jump back for those man makers. Totally up to you. You can also do it off the box or a bench. Keep it breathing, come on. Overhead lunge. Each side here. And switch. Out there. Woo. All right. We don't wear the solstice bra today, which is a bad idea. Sumo high pulls. Squats low. Send those elbows out. Single-sided, but if you don't have the weights, go together. Cool? Hop, step, or jump. Come on. Let's bring the heat today. Lunge. And switch sides when you're ready. Up next, we add in that single sumo high pull. back, chest is out. From the top, team, see how you can pick it up today. We're here, starting off a fresh, brand new week. Wow, I can't even talk. All right. Reverse lunge push press. Keep it moving. Come on, breathe through this. Feet on separate string tracks. And switch sides when you're ready. Next up, we got those single high pulls. And switch sides. Send that elbow out. Next up, kettlebell swings. Keep those elbows tucked in. Next up, we have those side plank. Work on your side plank. If you'd like to do that first, then you can after those steps. All right, last round here. Keep it moving, team. Overhead lunge push press. Switch sides. Single high pulls. Next up, kettlebell swing. Woo! Come on, we're almost there. Next up, those single-sided plank knee tucks. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Come on, we're almost there. Other side. Woo! Grab a sip of water, stay hydrated. First circuit in the book. All right, clean, reverse lunge, push press for these Curtis P's. Even out here. Good. Next up, we adding those RDL bent rows. So same concept here. For those reverse lunges, open up the quads, send your knee towards your baby pinky toe. Feet on separate train tracks. We start at the beginning. For those RDLs, flat back, send those glutes back, deep bend in your knees. All right, let's go. Out of that row. Round two. Next, we do the squat single arm Arnold. So one side is going to start at a 90-degree angle. As you move, you're going to press up overhead, rotate. Woo. If you can go up, let's do it, team. We've got no time to waste. Next up, RDL the bent row. Even out in your lunges. Good. Squat Arnold. And switch. Keep that arm at 90 degrees. Next up, snatch. You can alternate or do single-sided at a time. From the top, my friends. Woo, I'm sweating. Let's go. Hardest piece. Next up, already on the bent row. Woo. Next up, squat single Arnold. And switch sides. Next up, snatch. And switch. Come on. You got this. I believe in you guys. All right, team. Last round, best round, let's go. Next up, we add in that plank, alternating lifts. All right, you can do it on wall, box or bench, on the ground, just work on your planks, whatever suits you, all right? It's your workout, you're in charge of it. Let's go. Curtis Bees. Last one, come on, make it count, make it count. Next up, RDL bent rows. Squat Arnold is next. Hustle, hustle, bring out that inner athlete, come on. And switch. Next up, snatch. And switch. That's so I can start getting the books. Gorilla, knee up, team. A little awkward here. Flat back. Switch sides if you have it. Next, we bring in that box. Step up, turn around for forward downs. I don't know if I explained this one. You can go up and over, or you can just turn around, which is what I'll be doing. But we want that down to be forward stepping, not backward stepping. That's the key here. All right, from the beginning, gorilla row. Switch sides if you have it. All right, we're gonna step up, turn, step down. Switch sides if you haven't. All right, the key thing there, guys, is remember we want to turn these movements into everyday situations. That's what we're training for, right? Next up, we bring in those overhead marches with 3 points, knee to elbows. Gorilla row, knee up. Switch. Next up, step down. As fast as you can. Switch if you haven't. Straight into overhead, knee to elbows. Even out. Big thing there, team. I know it's a lot of like brain power. I hit the same shoulder twice when I'm switching sides. So here I'm crossing across the body, and as I'm switching sides, because I've hit those 3 points, I do that same side again for the outside. Hopefully that helps. All right, gorilla rows. Step up, step down. Keep it moving. And switch sides when you're ready. I know, we're getting dizzy. It's okay, 3-point marches is next. We added glute slides here. I know. Lower down. Go one more round. Reverse plank. From the top, my friends, hit the gas pedal. We're not done. Last round, best round. Switch if you haven't already. Sorry, we're a few seconds behind. Even out. Next up is step ups, step down. Remember, you can go over your box if that's an option. Next up, we will have hand switch, overhead marches. Three-point overhead marches. Glute heel slides. Next up, reverse plank. Deep bend in your knees here. And you can tap down at any time. Let's go 3 extra seconds here, team. Do not lack out your knees. Deep bend. Not done, not done. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Team, whey protein, isolate, quick digest, and carb, repair, replenish, recover. Please, I need your guys' help. Bring a friend. Bring a family member. Only if you are enjoying these, of course. And question of the day is going to be something on your bucket list this year. It could be big, it could be small, it could be setting up a lemonade stand, it could be traveling the world. I want to know. Love you guys.